Hey up. This is just a little video from my house. Rachel asked me to put something together for you, and so this is really just a little raw video clip, and I'm just making in my house in the north of England. Um, and I'm just thinking about this idea of helping children learn accidentally, which is something I go about talking about. Um, I think what it covers really is stuff. Oh, this is my kitchen. What it covers is things around compliance and engagement. Often when we talk about engagement, we're talking about children who are behaving and doing as they're told. You can go in and give them a worksheet, and they'll sit and they'll do it. My son's like that. He's 11 and he will do exactly as he's told, and he's really well mannered and good fun. But not all children are like that. Some children need a bit more help. Some children need a little bit more protection into whatever the learning is that's getting done. I remember doing maths when I was at school, and I always found maths difficult, and a lot of people do. And I needed protection, really. I needed maths placing into some sort of context, almost like a design brief. And I think that's where I'm thinking things can help now. When I'm working with children now, and I don't mind getting on the carpet and working with these kids. And sometimes these kids are difficult to engage, and what they need is help to invest in an idea. So, for example, there's two approaches really. There's a warm approach to pedagogy, and there's a cold approach. And I would say there could be two schools almost next to each other, and they both might be doing Vikings. And in one of the school where it's a bit cold in terms of pedagogy, they'll do Vikings and they'll do all the facts and they'll do a nice display, and they might even make a Viking shield. But it's not a warm process, because actually the kids are spending all their time just going through the motions. They've not been given a reason to make the shield. So it's done in a rather cold way. Another school down the road might be doing Vikings as well, but they're doing it totally different. And I don't mean like an all guns blazing having a Viking day. I mean just that the teachers said, look, let's say we need a Viking shield made for our Lord, the Lord of our tribe of Vikings. He needs it to be intimidating, this shield, and he also needs it to demonstrate ideas of his past and ideas of the culture. So there may be dragons on the shield, mightn't there? Let's say he's asked us to do it. Is this a job we could do? And what I found is that children with that warm approach actually can respond in a warmer way. And I found that with some very challenging children as well. Children who perhaps don't want to write as well, they need to be given a reason to write. And I can think of 1,000 examples that I've done of things like that. So things to think about really when we're talking about classrooms and supporting teachers. We need to think about what sort of pedagogy do we want to deliver, and how does that pedagogy reflect our values and also the values of our school. And I don't mean just some mission statement or some words that are put up in reception. I mean, what are we about? And I'm thinking of secondary schools there as well. So there's the warm and then there's the cold. There's also this idea of investment over engagement, and just some stuff to think about there. Happy to talk more, but I've probably talked enough. I've just been walking around my house. Got a nice house really. I'm very proud of it. We're just a bit upside down at the moment because we've got a lot of decorating going on, and also we had cats, and they don't know how to use a toilet. Have a great day. All the best. Cheers.